I'm going through the hard difficulty, form, structure, and sense questions, looking for any that have modifier placement or dangling modifiers. Despite being cheap, versatile, and easy to produce, comma. Notice this is not a clause, it doesn't have a subject and a verb, and pay close attention to the comma there. We look for the first noun. And we're describing their problems, or plastics. You'll see that the apostrophe here can be misleading. It's not actually plastics, that's just showing possession. D is the best choice. Here's another one, supported by biochemical analyses of over 2,000 skeletons from the Middle Ages. See the comma? Notice it's not a full clause, it's just a modifier phrase. We're looking at vegetables and grains, diets, components, or findings. Which one is described this way? Well, it's not the vegetables and grains, it's not the diets, it's not the components of their diets, it's the findings of a study that are supported by these analyses. Look for the first noun, see which one matches the description. Knowing that flying insects keep their backs pointed toward sunlight during the day, comma, look at the first noun. Researchers, theory, moths are moths. The moths don't know anything about flying insects. Watch out for the confusing apostrophe. That's not actually the first noun. The answer is A. Based on events that occurred when Rabanal was a city-state ruled by a king, comma. And here are the choices. It has nothing to do with the military leader. And it turns out the answer is A, because this name is actually being described later, after this part, being an ally, once an ally of the king, later captured. So the modifiers need to be next to what they're describing. Choice A does that. In assessing the films of Japanese director Akira Kurosawa, comma, is it the critics? Is it the use of Western sources? Is it there are many critics? Is it the focus? Who assesses the films? Well, that's the critics that assess the films. It's not the one with the apostrophe. That's often there to throw you off. It's not the one that has this pronoun, has this like universal construction. It's A. Fortifying soil in arid ecosystems against erosion, comma. Is it the estimate? Is it the reduction? Is it these crusts? Is it a study? It's the crusts that fortify soil. What you're describing has to be next to the noun. The noun has to be next to the correct modifier. Woven from yarn using a carpet weaving technique passed down by a grandmother, comma. Is it the tapestries that are woven from yarn? That sounds right. Is it the artist that is woven from yarn? That's frightening. Is it she? That doesn't really work. Is it this person that is woven from yarn? Again, those don't work. This is the only one that doesn't have a person woven out of yarn. By reducing the runoff flowing into city sewers, does that describe the mitigation, the bioswales mitigation, or both street flooding and the resulting pollution? Notice the apostrophe there, trying to throw you off. The answer is B. It's the bioswales that have reduced the runoff. Mitigation is another word for reduction, so that doesn't really fit. B is the best choice. A government body officially known as the Althing, comma. Is it the world's oldest parliaments? Is it Iceland's parliament? Is it the first meeting? Is it 930 CE? So it's not going to be the meeting or 930 CE. The reason why B is a better choice here is this the specific name of Iceland's parliament, whereas choice A has just a generic all of the world's oldest parliaments. They are not called by that name. Forming extensive networks via mycorrhizal association. And we have a bit of another phrase here that is a symbiotic relationship between plants and fungi. That's the definition. And then because there's two dashes here, that's kind of serving as the what would be a comma. It's pine trees and fungus that form those extensive networks between plants and fungi. It's not the nutrients or the transport of nutrients or the entanglement. It's specifically the pine trees and fungus that show a relationship between plants and fungi. So the key idea for this skill is that we identify what it is. It's a modifier that ends in a comma, typically at the beginning of a sentence. It's not a clause on its own. It doesn't have a subject and a verb. And the important thing is you don't even have to read all of the answer choices. You're looking for the first noun or noun phrase. In this case, it's superlubricity that is described as a nearly frictionless state. It's not the surfaces that are nearly frictionless, or we don't want another dependent clause there that would create a fragment. So just look for that first noun or noun phrase, see which one fits with the description before the comma.